There was a time once, years ago, when skateboarding games were really cool and innovative, with titles like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 and TNC Pro Surf Factory. But that time is gone, and now they're like first-person shooters trying to outdo each other with gimmicks.
Did you hear they caught that skateboarder? Shaun White.
And the gimmick in this game is interesting, but it falls short in a few areas.
Please proceed to your assigned task in an orderly and...
Conceptually, though, it is entertaining. The peaceful city of, I already forgot what it's called, is taken over by the Ministry, who brings order and conformity, and monochromatic colors to daily life. The city's repressed inhabitants are acting responsibly and being productive. Well, screw that anarchist Shaun White, who certainly isn't making any money off the game with his own name on it, wants you to break that conformity with the power of a skateboard. You're above the law, beyond consumerism and image. Who are you? You're a skateboarder, and you have an image to uphold, and you have to buy new skateboards. So you better do well in the game. Oh yeah, it's like the video game version of What Dreams May Come, or Skateboarding Meets 1984 from George Orwell, a book that you should read after playing this game because your IQ will drop a few points. And guys, girls like you if you're smarter. They don't give a damn if you can skateboard.
You're gonna kill yourself, fella!
Anyway, I'll get right to the point. It's a catchy kids game. And if you're really into skateboarding, I think you'll find this game ungood. However, if your kids think that Shaun White is super cool and enjoys snowboarding and skateboarding games and whatnot, then you should give this one a look. I think the teen rating on the packaging is a bit harsh. I don't see anything in here that warrants any rating at all. And there is a lot to do. There's a lot to keep players occupied in Shaun White skateboarding. Because fortunately, the concept does take focus away from the gameplay, because the gameplay is not really all that exciting. It's a bit slow in my opinion. And it just feels like it's impossible to kill your skater. Seriously, Iceman should kick this guy's ass for stealing his moves. I always got the sense in Tony Hawk Pro Skater that your guy was really being mangled beyond repair. In this game, he's like made of rubber. He's like Gumby with a skateboard. You play through a storyline in the game as you're freeing the people of, I still can't remember, with your awesome slacker anti-consumerism attitude and intentionally distressed J.Crew wardrobe. As you pull off tricks and raise the trick meter bar thing at the bottom of the screen, you influence certain parts of the environment and people in it with your flow. Now, this gives players a lot to do in that they can skate around this massive environment and compete in challenges which earn experience points and can then be used to buy new skateboarding tricks. And as you chain all of these tricks together and ride various rails and jump on things, increasing your flow, you influence the environment and turn an otherwise drab, monochromatic city into something bright, lively, and colorful that smells like garbage and weed. But here's what gets me. The fun and challenge of the skateboarding in the game is replaced by somewhat dull repetition. When completing certain objectives, you just have to find a way to get to them and ride a bunch of rails perfectly or something, and the pacing of the game just doesn't seem to fit that. It doesn't really seem like you're in a skateboarding game. You know, whenever I hear Guerrilla Radio from Rage Against the Machine, I still think of my years playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater on the Dreamcast. And I suppose that's brainwashed me, because I've never found a skateboarding game I've enjoyed as much. But that's me. If you're looking for a wild, large environment to do a bunch of physically impossible things in with a skateboard, check this one out, and I do think it's an excellent game for a younger audience who wants a lot to do with a game that's easy to pick up and play. You can influence environments or customize environments and share them with your friends in multiplayer. Shaun White Skateboarding runs smoothly, and on the back of the packaging it states in bold letters, developed in close collaboration with renowned skateboarder Shaun White, meaning they just talked to his agent.